Hello, everybody. This is TechNeck with the Atlanta Phoenix Guard, your friendly, fiery mouse reviewer, Sean. Jesus, that your friendly mouse reviewer, Sean TechNeck. Today, we are going to be reviewing the fine Zaopin Z2 sent to us by MechKeys. Thank you very much for your generous copy here for us to review. The battery is needing to be charged, but don't let that fool you. This thing can boast quite a bit of battery juice, even on the 4K polling. So that leads us in. What does this come with? You get grips, you get a 4K dongle, you get the stock skates that come on it, as long as an extra pair of skates that have little holes and divots cut out here so that you can take the mouse apart without having to ruin your skates. And you might be like, oh, does it clean it? No, my friend. That's where you think this happens. No, it does not happen there. It happens over here. The secret is in the switches. What kind of secret? They're hot swappable. The fine TTC gold switches that are in this mouse can be easily swapped out for whatever non-optical switch of your choosing. What else is under the hood? We are boasting a PAW 3395 flagship sensor on this bad boy. Well, gee, Sean, how much does it cost? I bet it's a lot of money. You would think that. This is one of the best budget mice on the planet currently. As of this exact moment that I'm looking at it on November 18th, yes, we are November 18th, this is listed on Amazon for $54.99 with a 10% off coupon, and you still get to support MechKeys because it comes straight from them. MechKeys is a wonderful company. What kind of shape are we dealing with here? That's where it gets interesting, because what we're dealing with here is what I like to call a very soft ergonomic. So it doesn't have a ton of that ergonomic definition like you would see out of an EC shape, any of the Pulsar X-Lite series. It's a ambi ergo hybrid shape. Some of the basis that you can kind of tell off this mouse, they took a lot of inspiration from the G Pro. We look at the curvature of how the buttons are even set, and it's identical. The rear hump until you get to this right side ergo curvature is very, very, very similar. It is a little bit smaller to make up for how this one is an ergo. You can check some of the curvature here and how this comes up to a higher hump than the G Pro. It's hard to get both of y'all on camera at the same time, but you can see what's going on there. We can make out more definition on the bottom here of how this ergo curvature comes out to grip you in right here on your hand. The mouse, for me and myself, the shape is not great for me, but I can definitely see that this mouse is going to have one of those cult followings, like for the G703 and this shape in general. We don't get many of these ambi ergo hybrid mice anymore. The most notable one being the Vaxi NPO1. Still a very, very different shape here. Scroll wheel feels fantastic. It is a TTC encoder. Great Nordic MCU. I honestly don't really understand the capability to pack all this punch into this mouse for a cost of $55. And then again on Amazon, another 10% off coupon at this current time of posting. This mouse is a remarkable little piece of machinery. Like I said, the shape is not for me, but it's going to be the shape for somebody. And this is going to be one of those shapes. Somebody's going to order this mouse off of MechKeys, and they're going to put it in their hand, and they're going to fall in love with it and not purchase another mouse. Coming in at 65 grams for a mouse that costs this little, that's an incredible price. I can't say good enough stuff about this mouse. It is every bit of hardware that your flagships would have, and it's at a really, really affordable cost. So some of these other companies, you're like, why are you charging this much for this mouse? They've got this for under $60. Like, I don't even care if you like the shape or not. For $60, you're not going to beat this product. I know there's some Attack Shark and some other brands that you can get on like AliExpress and wait like a month for or something that may range in the $30 range, and they have some similar specs to it. But for something that's readily available, very stable 4K polling from everything that I've tested it on, I think this is the best budget banger on the entire planet Earth. Maybe not Mars, but we don't have that technology yet. But what we do have is, again, all the technology packed into this one little orange boy. I love this colorway. Please, somebody make more orange mice. This thing is phenomenal. The coating is great. That's one thing I really want to talk about. The coating on this mouse is up there in top 5 with what I've ever used. The new Razor coating is really good for me. I love the G Pro coating. Best coating of all time to me is in-game gear. Specifically the one they put on the XM1R. I've felt some of this stuff on the OP1s, and they feel a little different to me. I could be going crazy. But if I had one that I was just going to say, put it on every mouse, it's the Zaopin. This coating is great. It's grippy, but you can feel the adjustability when you're holding it. And again, I just want to thank MechKeys for sending this over for us to take a look at. Switches, super spammable. This is what they should really be proud of at this price point. There is no pre-travel. Just a hint of post-travel. If that bothers you, you're just nitpicking. No side flex here. Great sturdy shell on the sides, built like a tank. If you're just curious and you have $50 burning a hole in your pocket, go buy this mouse. Go try it out. If nothing else, it's one of those things that you just want to put in your hand occasionally and feel it, because this is the kind of shape innovation that we need to keep rolling in this industry. And I'm very, very happy to see it coming from something that is such a cheap mouse packed with flagship hardware. That $55 price tag is at the 1K version. For the 4K dongle, which I do suggest because you just have the capability of it, we're not going to get into 4K and 2K efficiency in this video. But it's only $10 more to get it with the 4K dongle. It still has the 10% coupon on Amazon. Go buy this mouse. You're not going to regret it. Thank you again to MechKeys for sending this over, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.